In recent years, democracy has evolved into something more than a system designed for effective governance. It's become a spectacle, a competitive arena. Like a spectator sport, it captivates millions, but the stakes are far higher than any game or cheap entertainment. And one figure has taken this game to an unprecedented level: Donald Trump. For Trump, the process of winning isn't just a step towards governing, it's the main event. To survive in this political sport, candidates must strategize, train, and plan meticulously. Winning requires constant media attention and costly exposure, where every move is crafted for impact. To win, leaders must focus not necessarily on policy, but on capturing attention, pleasing their audience, and controlling their public image. But here's where the shift becomes profound. The pursuit of power has eclipsed the pursuit of effective governance. Politicians have lost what used to be their principal focus on policy, the general welfare, or national prosperity. They're focused on the game of winning, on maintaining their position, and on strengthening their teams, often for the party and of course their generous donors more than the people. As with any sport, the effectiveness of democracy depends on the coherence of its rules, but unlike traditional games, the rules of democratic competition aren't clearly defined. They've evolved chaotically, shaped by the culture of competitive capitalism. Campaigns use demographic analysis, targeted messaging, and image management as their playbook, inventing new tactics in a system that's both chaotic and highly adaptable. And it's this adaptability that allowed Trump to rise not once but twice. He didn't play by the conventional rules. Like the short-lived American Basketball Association, which shook up the established culture of its sport by introducing the three-point shot and effectively changing the rules and style of the game, Trump created a playbook that disrupted politics as usual. The Democratic Party, with its demographic-driven approach, couldn't keep up with his unpredictable, unfiltered style. Trump's political persona reflects his career as both a deal-obsessed businessman and an entertainer. He negotiates, manipulates, distracts, performs, and engages in ways few politicians dare to match. He learned how to leverage media, stoke controversy, and rally a base, making him a master of the new political sport. He turned political parody into an art form, crafted for electoral success. Paradoxically, he could count on the Democratic Party's complicity, particularly in its choice of leading roles. The candidate they ultimately promoted as Trump's competition, Kamala Harris, was selected after a primary process that sidelined serious competitors. She was chosen with careful demographic calculations, yet this approach, focusing on voter blocs instead of broad appeal, has become predictable, and for some, alienating. The blocs themselves have begun to rebel. As the game of democracy becomes more like a sport, Trump's rise highlights a pivotal question: are we building leaders or merely choosing the best players? The answers reveal much about not only Trump's success but also the evolving nature of democracy itself. In the end, Trump's triumph reflects the transformation of American democracy into a game where new rules are invented every day, and where, sadly, winning definitely matters more than governing.
Join the conversation at Fair Observer and subscribe to our YouTube channel.